Total disability is good, but permanent and total disability is even better. TDIU can be considered temporary, but permanent and total disability gives protection from future reductions. Hi, I'm Mike Woods, and for over 35 years I've been representing veterans in all kinds of cases. Just because you're found disabled does not mean the VA is saying it's permanent, and it does not mean that later on they won't go and try and reduce your rating. The VA deems a disability permanent when it is reasonably certain the veteran's condition won't improve. Age is an important factor. Let me give you an example. Suppose someone has a spine injury as a result of their time in service. If somebody's 75 years old, it's not very reasonable to assume that their spine injury is going to get better and they're going to be able to return to work. However, that same person, if they were only 35 years old, it might be considered temporary because they're young enough it might improve. Now, how do you tell if your rating has found you to be permanent and total? Look at your rating decision. The exact language used in rating decisions will vary from regional office to regional office. Of course, each state has their own regional office. So suppose you're in Illinois, it might not read the same as if it's in Texas. But take a look at your rating decision. Here are a couple things that you can look for. One, does the rating decision say there are no future exams are going to be scheduled? If so, then that's probably permanent. Does the rating decision say that it have a box that's permanent total and it's checked? Now, not all rating decisions have that box, but those that do, if it's checked, you're in good shape. Another thing to look at is simply just read the rationale of the rating decision. Many rating decisions will describe why the VA ruled the way it did. And frequently you can read the rating decision itself and it's pretty clear one way or the other what they've done. Reductions can be a real problem. And the permanent and total rating gives you protection from it. Not only can you can win those reductions, but you know, it can be pretty scary sometimes. When you get that letter from the VA and they're threatening to lower your rating from the $3,000 a month you're getting to who knows what, $500 a month, $800 a month, it can be scary. With the permanent and total, it gives you a lot more protection. But there are other advantages than just the protection from the reduced rating. Let me give you another example. Suppose a woman is married to a man that is rated permanent and total for at least 10 years. When he dies, his benefits will stop. But if he was rated permanent and total for at least 10 years, the widow automatically qualifies for DIC. That's worth about $1,300 a month in addition to her Social Security. And she'll get those benefits even if the reason he died is unrelated to his time in service. So suppose you have somebody that's rated permanent and total for a spine injury and they go out and they get killed in a car wreck. They still qualify as long as he's rated permanent and total for 10 years. The VA can handle these cases awfully inconsistently. If you ever have a question about a permanent and total disability, call Woods & Woods. We're experienced, we know how to handle these cases.